What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How's everybody doing out there today, man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Guys, welcome. Thank you for connecting with me on Men's Empowerment and Virtual Lounge. I'm your boy, D-Rob. Hey, listen, guys, come on in. Come rock with us while I get this thing set up, get ready to get this thing kicked off. If you're rocking with me live on the Zoom feed, I want to just say welcome and thank you for connecting. I see you, Brother Mark. If you're rocking with me via Facebook, man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, man, we're going to kick this thing right on off. I want to just take a little time that you guys come on in. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I encourage you, go hit the bell, subscribe to the page. That's right. That's way when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to come on in and connect. It's truly a pleasure to have you guys come on in and rock with me this evening. I pray you guys had an amazing day today. Sometimes we can lose a little energy as the day progresses, right? Because I got to admit, your boy got a little weary today, just a little weary today. But nonetheless, I am here. Listen, man, I want to encourage you, man, and share this awesome opportunity with you, man. The Next Level Success Summit. That's right, the Blueprint Edition, man. This is an amazing opportunity that we at Men of Vision have put together for men just like you, man. Help you overcome life challenges and take your life to the next level. So I partner with some amazing guys who want to come share not only share their story, but share with you some simple strategies and tips to help you take your life to the next level. So I want to encourage you to connect with me by picking your tickets up at DwayneHRoberts.com. Tickets are currently 40% off. So they only at that price for just a little while longer before the early bird ticketing sale cease. So don't miss that opportunity. Also, man, I want to encourage you, man, rock with me each and every weekday morning. That's right, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for Man Up. Men's morning motivation. That's our opportunity. We come together, guys, to put God first, to be affirmed in what God has to say about us, to us. Yep. And leave with motivation for the soul. A simple word of encouragement to help us push through the difficult times of our day. So nonetheless, I want to encourage you to connect with me one or two ways or three ways. If you're rocking with me today, man, I just want to say welcome and thank you. Listen, man, if you catch the replay on Facebook, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Type in RP for replay. That way I know you have watched the replay. If you don't know by now, man, my name is I like to be called D-Rob, right? Coach D-Rob. And it's my passion and to really help empower men to accomplish their goals, to overcome life struggles and challenges so they can thrive and live out, walking out their God-given purpose. That's right. That's what it's all about. Now, if you're rocking with me live on the Zoom feed, I encourage you to share your voice, man, share your perspective, share your experiences while we go through this tonight's small group, because you never know how your voice may impact someone else's life. So I just want to encourage you that way. If you haven't, listen, send a text, share, let somebody know that we are live. Share the feed, share the page, the feed, man. Let them know that we are up and going. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about persevere. Yep, persevering and never quit. Yep. What's that look like for you? What is it to persevere and never quit? I think I put a couple questions up there on the Facebook. I wish I can go back and see what I put up. I'm not sure if I could, right? see the, I can't see the questions that I put up, unfortunately, right? But nonetheless, I think, do you ever just want to give up? Yep. Are you just sometimes at this place and point where you're tired, and not sure what else to do? Maybe you're the type of person not able to accomplish your goals or what's important to you. Yep. When it comes to facing problems, is it difficult to come up with strategies? Yeah. Or when you do face that problem, are you not? Do you face that and you fail at it the first time? Do you follow through a second time? Yeah. I'm just curious to know. Are you uncomfortable with rejection? And just some of the thoughts that I can think of right now about quitting. You know, so many of us get to this place and point where we just find it difficult to stay the course. Yep. We find it difficult to push through or push back through the what's the word I'm looking for now? We find it hard to push back through the obstacles, right? Let's see, I'm trying to read my notes, try to glance at my notes real quick. Anybody ever experienced any of that? You know, why is it that we find it difficult to persevere, and we get to this place where we just simply want to quit? Anybody just want to give up because it just doesn't seem to pan out the way we want it to pan out? It's not going the way we want to go. I'm curious to know what's some other behaviors that you may experience for yourself when you get to this place where you're ready to quit. Yeah. What's going on in your thought process when you're ready to quit? Are you frustrated? Are you aggravated? Agitated? Are you cussing and fussing? You know, are you kicking the dog? Guilty. Every now and again, if he don't act right, I might act a little crazy too, right? But what are we doing when things just not panning out our way and you're ready to throw the towel in? I'm just curious to know. Any comments in the chat? Let me know. Any comment in the chat. What's your reaction to this place and point where you just are ready to throw the towel in? And we're trying to figure out, how do we push through this difficult time? So one of my strategies when things get really tough, when things get really difficult, I like to do. I don't know if y'all remember that show, or ever even watched the show. I can't remember the name of it, but you know how you get one more call, you get to dial somebody, a lifeline, so to speak. You know, I get when I'm at that place and point, I'm looking for a lifeline, right? I'm looking for somebody I can call, somebody I can connect with, somebody I can talk to, right? To help me so I can clear out the cobwebs in my thought process. Yep. So I can clear out the cobwebs within my energy, my inner being, because I know that when we're frustrated, at least I don't always think straight. I can't seem to always or don't seem to have the right answer that I'm looking for. Seem to be all over the place, not dialed in or focused on the task or how to handle that task appropriately. Anybody feel like that? I'm just curious. Anybody? Yeah, anybody feel like that? Yeah, I got to admit, guys, I get to feeling like that, man. So today, man, when we're talking, never quit and persevere. I want to give you 4 simple principles for men to apply in life, man, to help you apply in life, to help you overcome these things. So many of us just want to quit, right? We quick to give up and move toward things that we think may be better. Anybody? This is how we feel when we want to quit. And this, when we want to quit, we won't push past. We don't push to accomplish what's important. When we want to quit, we will not face the problem with a different strategy more than once. When we want to quit, we are uncomfortable with rejection. When we have that feeling to quit, when it comes to when we meet with conflict or disagreement or attacks, we hesitate to push back. Anybody hesitate to push back during conflict? When we want to quit, we get to this place where we always agreeing with what we just always become agreeable. We just want to get it over with, and so it becomes easier just to agree with what somebody else has to say. When we want to quit, we simply begin to compromise for less than what the original goal or objective was. The truth of the matter is, we don't want to take charge. We simply don't want to take charge, and therefore, because of this, we may be feeling stuck. We lack direction. We may even be in a stubborn mindset. We might even be in a stubborn mindset, not yielding any results. Yep. We haven't set any priorities. We got nothing that we can tangible that we can work towards because we're so frustrated, and we find it difficult to change course. We find it difficult to change direction, and instead of changing direction, we stay in the pity party. The pity party. That's the word I'm looking for. We stay in the pity party. Anybody find themselves doing that? I want to share a story with you, man. Hold on, make sure. Yep. Okay. Before I share that story, but anybody ever find themselves doing that? So here we go. So why do we feel like that? I think we get to this place and point where we want to quit because there's a shift in our environment. Yep. Something has shifted. There's a shift in how we move. Yep. How we desire to move. Yeah. Think about that just for a second. Our pace that we prefer to move at now either becomes uncomfortable. Yeah. And we in this adaptive state of being. So here we go. So when we feel like that, it's because we approach pace. We're approaching the pace within our environment one or two ways. I'm going to share that with you. There we go. A, we tend to prefer a more controlled or deliberate or predictable environment, which we place premium on our security and our situation and disciplined behaviors. Or B, when it comes to pacing our environment, we tend to prefer a more flexible, dynamic, unstructured work environment. It's here we value freedom of expression and the ability to change quickly from one activity to another. We tend to become bored at some point doing the same routine. Maybe as a result, we look to seek opportunities with high sense of urgencies and high activity levels as day preferences for our spontaneity. In essence, when things begin to start shifting in our environment, many of us prefer things to be steady, to remain steady. This is this place where we are comfortable. We're used to doing things a certain way. And when we get this shift in our environment, especially when we are focusing on accomplishing tasks or goals, and we find ourselves falling short in accomplishing those tasks and goals. Yep. We procrastinating, we get distracted. We start doing things the old type of way. Yeah. All of a sudden, we get to this place where the results, we don't get the results, and we get dissatisfied. You ever been to the place and point where you've been focused to accomplish something, but by the end of the day, you realize you didn't get it done. And when you think back on why you didn't accomplish the task at hand, you realize that you allowed something to distract you. You allowed something to derail you. You allowed something to take your attention. Yeah. And so what happens, we try to gain control. And oftentimes in trying to gain control, we are out of control. And because we lost this, we become out of control. We become adapting in our behaviors. All of a sudden now we don't get the same results, or we don't produce the same results that we once did, because now our pace and environment has shifted. Things have shifted. Where it once was, we like things to be controlled. We had a deliberate plan. We had predictability in how we showed up and the things that we did in our environment. Now that's all gone. We had that place of security. We had that place, situational awareness. We had the discipline in life to do the things that we want to do. And now this adaptive behavior kicks in. And when this adaptive behavior kicks in, now all of a sudden everything is out of control. For some of us, we may experience some of these things, but in a different manner, in a reverse manner. For me, when I begin to adapt and things shift in my environment, I want things to speed up. I want things to hurry up. I want things to get back to the place they once were. And now I got a higher sense of urgency. I'm moving a lot faster, trying to make things happen. So here's a true story. I was working with a client, right? And we were back and forth in negotiations. Ready? He was moving too slow for me. he was moving too slow for me, right? And I began to get antsy. I wanted things to pick up. I wanted the opportunity to take place. I wanted things to start happening, right? And all of a sudden, because I wanted things to shift, because things wasn't moving fast enough for me, and because I wanted things to shift, all of a sudden, my attitude shifted. My attitude shifted. Yeah. And I had to get to this place where now, once my attitude shifted and things wasn't panning out like I wanted, my focus got off. Yeah. My focus got off. And because my focus got off, my follow through failed. My follow through started to fall. And to get back on to get back in line, I had to do that. Remember I said earlier, I'm looking for what's called a helpline. I can't remember. You get that lifeline. You get the lifeline. I got that lifeline, and now I had to call in. I had to call my coach. I had to call my mentor. Like, yo, listen, man, I'm having this problem. I'm frustrated in this particular area in life, and they were able to really talk me through the situation, right? Afterwards, I realized that sometimes in life we get sometimes in life we get to this point where we want to quit on us because things don't go the way we think we want them to go. The moral here was I was ready to quit and close out on the contract. I was ready to walk away from the contract because it wasn't moving like I wanted to move. You know, what's the thing or area in life that you're ready to quit on because it's not moving the way you think it should move? Because something in your environment shifted, because things aren't going the way they once gone, and now you're ready to give up. Yeah. That's real talk. What area in life are we ready to give on? Is it your marriage? You know, think about it. How many husbands and wives get in conflict and the environment in the home shift because of arguing? You know, wifey wants you to move, to pick up the clothes, and you moving too slow, or vice versa. You want wifey to go do something, but she ain't moving quick enough for you. Now you in conflict. You're in an uproar. Then you're angry, you're frustrated. One of you want things to move fast, but things ain't moving in the direction in which you want. Or maybe you're the opposite. You want things to slow down, and things aren't slowing down. They're moving too fast for you, and you can't get a grip on things. Yeah. You want to cuddle back in your you want to cuddle back in your comfort zone and hide out and stay small instead of make the hard decisions in life, right? Instead of making the hard choices where we don't quit, where we press through, we persevere through the situation, right? So we persevere through the situation. I want to share this story with you, man. I thought this was a pretty amazing story. You know, if you guys know me, I'm a veteran, right? And I found this article on Inc.com. I have to get you guys the link so you can go read it. This is an amazing story of this guy, Herbert Thomas, Special Forces, Green Bay Beret Sergeant, and team leader. Herb founded the organization SF2 Bravo India Zulu. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but but it's a nonprofit, right? To empower transitioning special forces veterans to thrive in business, and he plans to get his MBA. And I want to share his story because he shares a powerful story about being in Iraq on a mission with just his team. I think he had a 7-member team, 5 to 7-member team. He's done his in Iraq on a 5 to 7 team, and they're on a mission, and they are moving. They are moving not only American soldiers but Iraqi soldiers from point A to point B. They get them to the safe location, but however, for them to get back out, to get back to their base camp safe, there was one road in and one road out. And the whole day on this particular mission, they were under attack. He tells an interesting story that they were under attack from all 4 directions. He said you can literally point north, east, west, or south and shoot at a target all day. They under attack. And here they had accomplished the mission. They had secured they had secured whatever the original mission was, and now it was time to go to base camp, get back home, right? And in route of trying to get back home, they call for air support. They can't get air support, and it's only one way out. And they find out that on the way out that the insurgents were planning to attack them, right? They was planning to attack them on the way out. And so he tells this amazing story and gives us 4 simple principles. Well, he actually gave 11. I took 4 principles from his 11 to really help us as men overcome this place of quitting in our life, where we don't quit, but we persevere through the difficult times, right? So here we go. This is the first principle that he shared. He said, there comes a time when you have done enough research and analysis just to have analysis, and you have to act. It doesn't matter if you're in a combat situation or in a faraway land or in a boardroom or in a new location to set up a business. You must reach, you can reach paralysis and by analysis. And what he's saying is sometimes in life, we can overthink a situation. Yeah. We can overanalyze some things in life, right? And because we overanalyze some things in life, guess what, guys? We don't always get the best results, right? So what was interesting about this story was that he said he had put this plan together for him and his guys to get out of this kill zone, this attack zone, heading back to the safe zone. And this was his bright idea. That he would get into an unarmored vehicle, put all his troops in an armored vehicle, and he would go and pierce through the kill zone and get everybody safe. Now, that's me summarizing. Of course, he tells this story so much better, but I just thought about this, that how many times in life that we get to this place where we overthinking our situation, we overthinking the situation. Yes, listen, I want to encourage you to use competence as a path to confidence. Yeah. In essence, realize that you have to put in the reps over and over again to accomplish the things in life you want to do, whatever that may look like. Do the work, man. Whether it's right or wrong, don't overthink it. Don't hurt yourself thinking about what you need to do. Just put a plan together, execute on that plan, and make some things happen, right? So that's what I thought was pretty cool. That was the first principle here. So I want to encourage you, don't get to a place where you're overthinking the situation. Secondly, he says here, second principle, a leader can't hide in a safe zone or a cocoon while the action goes on the outside. You have to get in the middle of what's going on and figure out the real situation. Sometimes it's going to require you to walk the factory floor and see what the problem really is with your own eyes. You're going to have to sit in on a couple of meetings and see where the real issues may lie. What am I saying here? Realize, one, you have to get out of your comfort zone, but allow yourself to try different opportunities. See, many of us don't reach the level of success we desire because we won't try different things. We think that we go back to that one thing that's been working for us and think it's supposed to work for us throughout life. Listen, life wasn't designed for the same thing to continuously work. While it might have worked on Monday, don't necessarily what worked on Monday going to work on Friday in this situation, And you have to be open-minded enough to challenge yourself, to push past, persevere through. Don't stop, right? Get out of the comfort zone and allow yourself to try some different things, different opportunities in life. Number 3. He says, principle 3, he says, you're capable of more than you think you are, especially in extreme situations. He said, you can rise to the occasion and will yourself to do more than you ever thought possible. If you have prepared yourself as well as you possibly can, when it comes to crunch time, you will produce the results that you never imagined. And what he's saying here, he tells this story that while in the kill zone, he had got out of the vehicle. He thought he was going to go ahead and shoot this law. I'm not sure if you guys know what the law is, right? It's a light anti-tank weapon, right? He shoots the law. Once he fires the law at the enemy, he turns around to go run back into the vehicle, only to find that his team had left him. He finds his team has left him. He has no weapon in his hand. The law is designed, this particular, it's called a law. It's a light anti-weapon, what is it called? Anti-tank missile, right? That you fire, right? But it's only designed to use once. So he had already fired it. He's taking fire from the enemy. He thought he was going to retreat back into the vehicle, get away with his team, and the team had left him. So he looks up and realized that he has to chase, he's got to run behind his team who's in a convoy, who's driving away from him. Now he's in full battle rattle. And I don't know if many of you know what it looks like to have full battle rattle on. I'm talking about breastplate, 25, almost 50 pound, 75 pound vest on you. I'm talking about a full load of magazines over minimum 8 clips with what, 35 rounds per clip. I'm talking about Kevlar, the whole kit and caboodle. He's running. He says he ran the fastest he had ever ran, right? And so what he's saying here is realize this, that you're capable to do more than you think you can. Listen, do one thing daily that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. It's my point. Yep. Do one thing daily that's going to push you to do what you didn't think you can do. Yep. And go beyond it. Recently I was doing the 22 day push-up and it wasn't a challenge. My friend Reed inspired me to do this, man. And I completed it 2 days ago. Guess what, guys? I'm still doing those push-ups. Every morning I'm waking up and I'm doing 22 push-ups. Not only am I still doing the 22 push-ups, guys, now I've added another exercise to it. Now, I admit, not for the past 22 days, all you saw your boy do was push-ups, and that was all I was doing. I wasn't doing no more. But now, because I want to push myself, I want to become better. I want to challenge myself. I pushed past what was difficult to show up still for myself, and now added more to it. So you'll be surprised what you are capable of doing when you do the work, right? So push past your comfort zone. The last principle, guys, I want to share here is there's no need to stress about sale problems, or let's just say it this way, no need to stress about problems or decisions made by your partners that you can't control. Focus on what you can affect and use your energy on what's important and in front of you. What am I saying here, guys? In so many words, listen, take the small steps in life to generate, well, small steps generate small wins. Yep, that equal great distances. Yep. Don't be concerned about all the things that you can't change in life. Don't be concerned about all the naysayers. Don't be concerned about the people who won't buy your product. don't be surprised. Don't concern yourself with that stuff, man. Get focused on the things that's important to you. Get focused on your goals and work them. Make the small steps to generate small wins that will equal to great distances in your life, man. That good? Is that good? So those are four simple principles for us men to apply in our life. Ready? Use competence as a path to confidence, and do the reps. Allow yourself to try different opportunities in life. Do one thing daily that's going to push you past your comfort zone. And lastly, realize that small steps generate small wins that equal to great distance. Man, listen, if that was good in the chat, man, let me know that this resonated with you. Any food for thought on anything that was shared tonight? Mark, you trying to talk to me? Give me 1 second, Mark. Give me
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Can you unmute?
There we go. Can you hear me? I'm unmuted on my end.
Were you going to say something, Mark? If you're talking, I can't hear you, my friend.
Yeah, it's not working. I'm unmuted. It's okay.
All right, not sure what happened. All right. Not sure what happened there, Mark. I did not hear anything that you had to say, sir, if you said anything. Oh, well, I hate I miss your comment, my friend. But nonetheless, that's it. Says the clock on the wall, man. If this information was good to you, man, I encourage you, share the feed, like the page, leave me a comment, man. Leave me some feedback. I truly appreciate it. Also, I encourage you, man, go over to the YouTube channel, click the bell, subscribe to the page. That way, when I put up new videos, guys, you can be the first to get to them. And if you're rocking with me on tomorrow morning for Man Up Morning Motivation, I want to say I look to see you bright and early, 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until then, realize that next level success is in your hands. Thank you and God bless. Good night.